Hello, this is Larry Tentarelli. I'm a full-time trader and the editor and publisher of the Blue Chip Daily Trend Report with a brief video update. We're going to take a look at the open positions update for the website Blue Chip Daily Trend Report. So to get started, today is August 18, 2020 at 7:13 in the morning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through, this is a limited view of our open positions tracker that's on the website. So for members on this tab here, we have a real-time tracking sheet. And what this does is this tracks all of my open positions. These are real positions in a real brokerage account that I hold, reported in real time. So we track all of the open positions, but also every day I post daily best technical ideas, which some of them have outperformed my own stock position. So I post my best ideas every single day. We track everything. So we're going to take a look at this in a few minutes. This is a limited version. So the tracker on the website has more data. It has the entry price. It has the real-time price. It has the stop risk level, volatility, when I scale profits. So we track everything. And then what I do for subscribers is in this link, there's actually the embedded tweet. So when I take the position, I post it in real time and I send the email out right before I take the position. So just to touch base on this quickly, a few things. So all of this data is available below on our website 24/7. Members have full access to it in real time all the time. It starts from the middle of March, which is when I started to scale back into stocks. And there's 2 blogs here if you're interested in taking a look at that. So I have booked partial profits in some of the positions on the way up, raised trailing stops as a risk management adjustment. 7 positions not listed here have been closed out for a gain. 4 other closed out positions have been stopped out, anywhere from -6% to -15%, based on how the position was sized for risk and the stop and within the predetermined levels. Currently, 17 of the 18 open positions are profitable. And then the average of the 18 positions, it's a pretty good number. So if we take all these, we run the calculator tool, it's 35.8% average of the 18. So one of these positions, this position is an add-on to this position here. So there's technically right now 18 open positions that I'm holding in the account. 17 are profitable. As I said, all of this is updated in real time, and members can track it any time of the day. So we'll get started quickly. We'll take a look. These are just 6 current positions. So these aren't the 6 top performing. So I've got a couple of the top performers, but there's some names on here that are actually listed higher for performance, but I wanted to show 6 that are of higher interest. So Square is the top performer right now. I opened the position May 7. You can see that's when I posted the tweet. The buy price was 71.67. It closed yesterday at 152.48. So this position is up 112% in a little bit over 3 months. If we take a look at the chart, now what we'll do to make it easier is I've got bigger charts here. So on Square, the entry signal was pretty simple. I was waiting for it to come over the 200-day moving average, which it did, and then they reported earnings. So I took the position right after earnings on the breakout over the 200-day moving average. And it's been pretty much straight up since there. It's been a very strong stock, no closes below the 20-day moving average. And the way that I manage my positions, so because I run an intermediate to longer term trend following program, is when I get into winners, I'm going to push my winners as far as they hold up in the trend for my time frame, which is a separate conversation how I define that, but it's done technically. But this has been pretty much straight up since then. So that is top performing position number 1 right now at plus 112%. NVIDIA, number 2 at plus 75%. I took the position April 14. That's when it was posted to the Twitter page and the email was sent out. And we can take a look. So NVIDIA has been also a very, very strong stock. So if we go over to the bigger chart and we take a look, the entry on NVIDIA was here. I wanted to see it coming over 280. Also, I had taken the week before, I had taken Amazon and Netflix here on the 6th. So I was waiting for those positions to be sure they were in the right direction before I took new risk. And then NVIDIA, if we take a look, This also, just like Square, has had no closes below the 20-day moving average. So that's been a very, very strong stock. And we're going to push that and see just how far that can go. Number 3, LVGO. This is a more recent position in the healthcare space. I took the position and notified subscribers. We sent the email July 1. 74.47 is the buy price. It closed yesterday at 129.48. So this position's up 73% in a little bit under 7 weeks. And if we take a look, we'll go to the bigger chart. And on LVGO, this had been on the radar screen. So I was tracking this with subscribers for a few days before I took the position. It came down to a point where into the 20-day moving average area. So I took the position. The next day or two later, it got downgraded by one of the larger brokerage firms, which I don't pay attention to brokerage recommendations. I knew I had my stop in place. And this one's been pretty much straight up since then. They've been taken over by Teladoc, so there's been some shorter term volatility, but this has been a very strong stock. I'm still holding that. That is number 3. Number 4, Amazon. That's up 61%. So I took this position April 6th, just under 1976, 1975 and change. It closed yesterday at 31.82. So if we go to the Amazon chart, we can see Amazon's been pretty much straight up. So they don't always start straight up, as we'll take a look in a few minutes. But in either case, Amazon coming back over the 50-day moving average after they tested the 20-day. I took the position here. This one started to work right away. It's been a very strong move since then. And once again, due to my time frame and how I manage trades, I'm going to continue to push that position, and we'll see how far that goes. Number 5 is more recent, AMD. I took the position July 22nd. We can see I had a profitable position in Applied Materials, which I closed it out immediately and rolled it into AMD. And that's up 36% over the past under 4 weeks. And if we take a look at the chart in AMD, this is one I had been tracking for a few months with subscribers. And I had posted a few times on the Twitter page and covered in the video that because it spent so much time under 60, that if it broke 60, the breakout to the upside could be pretty strong. So I was watching it in the morning. As soon as the screen said 60, I closed out Applied Materials, sent out the email to subscribers, and I took my position just over 60. A little bit of a short-term pullback the next day, and that's been pretty much straight up. So that's been a very strong performer, up 36% in just under 4 weeks. And then number 6, Tesla. So this isn't the 6th best performer, because I've got others that are ahead of this and AMD, but these are some of the higher names of interest. So Tesla, I took this position July 31. You can see that's when this was posted. Buy price was $14.79. It closed yesterday at $18.35, so it's up 24% in the past 3 weeks. The last I looked pre-market, it was trading over 1900. And then if we take a look at the chart, so this one did not start off up right away. So I tracked it. It came into the 20-day moving average, which gave me my entry signal. It started to turn up for the day, and then it got pulled down. Now, the way that I run my stops, I use volatility-based position sizing. So I had my stop below the, or not below the 50-day moving average, but I had my stop far enough down that I had some cushion for it to work, and then gradually the stop has moved to under the 50-day moving average. But if you can see in this post, what I do when I take a position is I define my risk. So I look at the chart and the technical system that I use. It tells me where the risk is. So in this case, I expected volatility and I expected risk for Tesla into the $1,350 to $1,400 range on a pullback. And that was July 31st. And you can see that it pulled back to, so I was looking for $1,350 to $1,400. It pulled back to $1,365. Obviously, they made the stock split announcement, which has helped the stock. But in either case, so it pulled right back into the risk range that I had identified. And then I had my stop far enough below that to cover the downside. And then this has been a pretty strong mover. So that's Tesla, up 24% since I took that trade about 3 weeks ago. But just to touch base in detail, this tracker, it looks exactly like this on the website right now. except there's about 4 times as much information on the website. Obviously, we've got all the position names listed on the website as well. And just a few other things. My website, if you're interested in more details, bluechipdaily.com. Obviously, the disclaimer says everything in the video is for informational purposes only, and past performance is no guarantee of future returns. If you go to the 2020 Best Trade Alerts page, you can see a lot more ideas and a lot more screenshots. I post for subscribers every single day, daily best technical ideas set up just like the positions that I've got. And oftentimes there's trades like Trade Desk is up 65%. I post my best ideas every day. I can't take every single one of them due to my time frame, but I do post for subscribers. There's been some very nice moves. Shopify is up over 100% since we put it on the buy list. And then if you are interested in joining, if you go to the Join Now tab, it will walk you through daily member benefits, including my Twitter feed. It's a premium Twitter feed for subscribers only. Real-time email notifications of not only any new positions that I take, if I sell anything, if I scale back gains. So all of my activity in the brokerage account is reported in real time. We've got a 24/7 real-time performance tracking sheet that we spoke about. And then every day I do a daily trend report. It's a nightly report and video for subscribers. It's about 20 to 25 minutes, and I cover the best ideas. And then also we have a weekly report and a weekly video as well. I publish a top 25 list of the best stock ideas going into next week, as long as a mid-cap ideas list. So we are actively accepting new subscribers, and I hope to see you shortly. Thank you.